Bonjour, que lo que. Bienvenido la Dominicana República, where sugarcane fields flourish and many people live in extreme poverty. Out of the 11 million people living in the Dominican, 1 million are immigrants from Haiti, who all have the hope of doing whatever they can to get out of the extreme living conditions of Haiti to make somewhat of a life for themselves in the Dominican. All throughout the Dominican, you would see fields upon fields of sugarcane. The fields are the Dominican's largest employer and main source of export earnings. In between the fields, you might see a little community or village of people living. These are called batés. The batés were made in partnership with the government and the owners of the sugarcane fields and are allowing the families to live there as long as they are working on the fields. The work is hard and grueling, but many people, Haitian and Dominican, go to work in hopes to have any income possible. Long ago, the Haitian government made a deal with the Dominican government, saying the Haitians can live in the Dominican on the batés as long as they work on the fields. However, if they get sick or are unable to work for more than 2 months, they have to leave and go back to Haiti to suffer, along with their families. Like I said, work on the sugarcane fields are grueling and the rates are horrible. For example, many men have to work all day, hours upon hours upon hours, in the grueling heat of the sun, just to be paid about $1 a day. Although the work is hard and the pay is even worse, it is one of the very few choices the Dominicans and Haitians are given to make a living. Pretty much anywhere else in the world, especially America, the amount of opportunities given is boundless, whereas the Dominicans and the Haitians are given little to none. Other than working on the fields, they can go to school and try to make a living through that. However, school isn't free, and getting to school is a problem in and of itself due to the horrible transportation. Growing up in a baté is not an easy experience. Throughout the Dominican, there's a lot of Haitian influence, especially in the batés, where parents rarely stay together due to heavy influence of Haitian culture, where many men and women have kids with separate men and women with no intentions of staying together and raising their child in a stable home. Such as Baté Brador, where out of about 40 couples, only one is married. Kids are left without stable parents and the fear of not being able to eat. Although the kids are not given the best life conditions, they are still some of the happiest, most joyful, and caring kids you will ever meet. Before anything, they care about others over themselves. As you walk into a community of the Dominicans and the Haitians, you can see the kids' faces lighting up because they are so overwhelmingly happy they can have a chance to play or do a craft or be taught a Bible study and be given any type of love or attention. Although these kids are full of joy and spunk, they lack love as they have a hard time finding it at home. So, as we had a chance to come into their communities and share the love we had in our hearts with the kids and the Dominicans, our souls overflowed with gratefulness and love. Going day to day, I've learned to be more appreciative of the love I have because I understand that many people will never get to experience the amount of love I have and will never get as many endless options I have to succeed and make a life for myself. So as you go through your life, slow down and learn to appreciate every bit of love and every opportunity you are given, because people all over the world could only dream of the love and opportunities you are probably given.